It's the NBA on 2K Sports. Hello, everyone. Great to have you with us. This is Kevin Harlan with Clark Kellogg and Steve Kerr. Now a chance to check out our starting lineups. Hey, guys, taking a look here at Emeka Okafor. What do you think we'll see from him?
Well, he's someone who can just demolish you on the glass, and that's really his goal when he goes into the game. He is looking to dominate the paint.
They'll play this one here in Phoenix before the Suns head back out on the road. And the continued absence, Clark, of DeMarcus Cousins, the story for them.
Kevin, it looks like he should make a welcome return after being hurt a few weeks back.
And nobody's going to be more happy about it than he is, I assure you. He's dying to get back out.
1:44 left in the first quarter. Newman with the bucket.
Well, you know, Jeff Hornacek, the new coach of the Phoenix Suns, a 14-year career as an NBA shooting guard, and he was terrific as a player. Spent his first 6 in Phoenix and only recently really got into coaching, starting as an assistant with the Jazz in early 2011.
Out of bounds, Phoenix will take possession. Here we are in November. Let's see how things are shaking out in the West early in the season. Taking a look at Phoenix. They're 6th best right now, looking to make a move up in the standings. And, of course, the Kings, a game behind.
Well, right now for the Suns, they've made some nice strides, a good blend in terms of talent and experience, looking really confident to start this season.
Well, you've got to crawl before you can walk. And I'll tell you what, they're walking tall right now. This club playing with a ton of confidence.
Here's McCallum, 5 to shoot. Again, the miss by the Kings. And back to Coach Hornacek, the 16th coach in Suns franchise history. He's raised his 3 kids in Phoenix. Stevie's put down roots there. Looks like he would like to stay for the long term.
Well, he was a tremendous player for the Suns back during the prime of his career. So this is a great fit, coaching the Suns. A guy who played the game with tremendous intelligence and an even-keeled demeanor. Should serve him well as a head coach.
Here's Newman, guarded by McCallum. From 11 feet away. And, yep, finally drops after rolling around the rim. 19 seconds left to play in the first quarter. He feeds it to McLemore. He dishes it to Outlaw. There's Williams with the 3. Another 3 for Sacramento. 6 seconds left here in the first quarter. And here's Fry for 3. Got it off in time, but it's no good. And so lots of scoring in that competitive first quarter. Kings lead by 3. And back in a moment as we'll get underway with quarter number 2. Neither team able to build much of a lead up to this point as we start the second quarter. And when you consider how the Kings are doing, Stephen Clark, what are your thoughts?
And I like what they've done offensively, really attacking the rim, getting a lot of points in the paint.
And, guys, they've been the aggressor early. I mean, attacking the hoop and getting into the paint, that can make the game really easy for you.
Newman, he's in at the point. Okafor out there with Markieff Morris. Then there's Gerald Green. So that's the Suns' 5 as we get into the second quarter. Now let's send it to Doris from the sideline.
Well, Z in the last matchup against the Kings had a nice performance. He had 6 points, and along with what he did on the offensive end, he also played some stellar defense as well. He really was the second unit for his team in a great performance, guys.
All right, thanks, Doris. He's got a lot of positives to take away from that game, clearly, Steve.
Yeah, he played a huge role for them. His contributions are always important, but I thought he was particularly good that night.
Yeah, he was very solid. Just really locked in, engaged, on task. Solid performance tonight. You know, after the 2004 realignment of the divisions, the Suns jumped out quickly and secured the Pacific title a few times, but even in their long stretch as one of the top teams in the West up until the last few years, they've waited a long time to win another Pacific title.
Landry grabs the miss.
Well, he won't miss many of those, especially with the defender not in the best of positions there.
Here's Newman. He's guarded by Thomas. Count the bucket. And that's now 6 points for Z. Well, the last Suns division title coming in 2007. And with the way the rest of the division has buffed up, Steve, their roster is now looking very strong. The Suns were forced to rebuild, and now it may take a while.
Yeah, that's true. The division is getting tougher all the time with Golden State and the Clippers getting better. The Lakers, are going to bounce back quickly. But the Suns have a strong history. One of the great records.
Two on the clock. Misses off the right iron.
Well, the shot was there for him.
And so we conclude the first half.
And now, brought to you by Sprint.
It's Wednesday night at
the Sprint Halftime Report, presented by Sprint.
The desert of Arizona, as we welcome you back to... Looking at the last game for Sacramento, it was a win against Phoenix.
Yeah, it didn't seem to be much of a challenge for them in that game. It seemed like they scored at will. Not much defense that they were facing.
Yep, they had the defense on its heels early the entire game, and actually nearly the entire game, and no matter what unit was out there, like a mismatch to me.
On the court for Sacramento, we've got Rudy Gay. Carl Landry is out there with Evans. Then it's Isaiah Thomas, and it's Cunningham in at the shooting guard position.
Boy, the D has to show a little more fight on the interior than they did on that trip. They've got a battle inside.
Well, this game has been tough, Clark. I mean, they're getting after it. And I think they're starting to run a little bit low on energy, possibly.
Gay misses.
If he can improve on what's been a shaky day for him thus far, they could stretch this lead out. You know, you look at the Morris twins, Marcus and Markieff, both played at Kansas, very close to each other. They had to tough it out for about a year and a half on different teams, but now they're reunited in Phoenix. It'll be interesting to see how that plays out.
Well, you look at the Morris twins, Markieff about an inch taller, but thus far in their careers, their numbers are pretty similar so far.
Yeah, both of them natural power forwards with some outside shooting ability, so they can kind of fill that modern floor spacing four-man role.
Well, an interesting revelation regarding Rudy Gay came out recently. I mean, he's had vision issues for years and refused to wear corrective lenses, contacts, or goggles. That might explain why a player with such a great looking stroke would struggle with his shooting percentages from outside.
Guys, close one here. No team getting a huge advantage.
Yeah, that's exactly right. I mean, there have already been 5 lead changes, but nobody taking control of it.
A great matchup. I mean, these two teams really match up well talent-wise. I'm enjoying this.
Shots good by McLemore. And Clark, you talked about Rudy Gay declining to wear contact lenses. Steve, that doesn't seem to make any sense to me.
Well, there's got to be a good reason for it, and I haven't talked to Rudy about it. But look, I mean, every player has to be comfortable out on the floor. You either wear goggles or wear contacts or don't wear anything at all. I mean, whatever is comfortable, that's the most important thing.
Here's Newman. He's guarded by Thomas. No good. Evans with some nice D.
That's an easy shot there. That's a shot that he should make more often than not.
And Doris Burke has something for us. Hey, Doris.
Gentlemen, Ben McLemore grew up in poverty in the tough town of Wellston, Missouri, near St. Louis. A tiny house with up to 15 people under one roof. At times, no food, no heat. A single mother working nights to provide. And before his senior year, his high school shuttered for good. Basketball was his one escape. He said, quote, "If you say you're from Wellston, they give you that look. It's just the reputation. It's a hard place to live and grow." But he says even now that he's made it out, I'm never going to forget Wellston. I was born and raised there. It's my heart and my pride. I'm going to give back. I want to build it back to how it was. Guys, what an extraordinary story.
An amazing story. And Doris, good thing it had a happy end. Thank you. Here's Newman, and he gets it to go. Z's got 8 points here in this quarter.
You know, of the last 6 baskets, 5 have come on the interior. This is major smash mouth basketball, guys.
love it. Old school, just physical play in the paint, dominate.
Boy, I love it. Active hands on the steal, active feet on the fast break.
And Clark power on the dunk.
And guys, this is just too close of a game to be giving the ball up like that and then failing to get back in transition.
And he gets the bucket. And Clark, a great competitive game so far.
Yeah, tit for tat. I mean, back and forth, plenty of lead changes, and excellent play.
These two teams, guys, look so evenly matched to me. I think this could go right down.
And at the close of the third quarter, still a close game, and both teams putting up points in a hurry. Suns lead by 1. And coming up as soon as we return from break, the fourth quarter gets under. And as we finish the third quarter, it's still close. Both teams trading baskets. In a moment now to check out our State Farm assist of the game, and what a pass it was by a talented point guard.
Well, this is what he does. This is the kind of plays he's known for, Kevin.
Phoenix Suns come into this one following a loss to the Kings in Sacramento. Newman in at point guard. Markieff Morris is out there with Gerald Green. Then it's Okafor. And it's Dragic in at the 2 spot. So that's the lineup on the floor for the Suns. Okafor, the pass to Newman. Shot clock at 6. Some nice ball movement here by the Suns. And they'll turn it over. Could not get off a shot. 24-second violation. The Kings trailing. Terry outside. Pass to Gay. And he takes it in for the layup off a very nice feed. Gay's got the fourth quarter started here with a bucket for Sacramento. To the wing right side. Pass to Newman. Picked by Okafor. Here's Newman. He's covered by Landry. Count it, and the foul. That one is on out.
And they're beginning to fall apart a little bit defensively, especially inside.
Well, that's 4 straight buckets now at the rim.
And breaking down some numbers here, the hustle stats for Phoenix.
Their defense has been outstanding, Kevin. Closing out on shots, blocking a lot of them as well.
They've repeatedly gotten out on the break tonight as well and scored a lot of baskets in transition.
And the Kings making a change here. Thomas is checked in. Balanced scoring, Clark and Steve, for them. They're moving it well.
Yeah, you love to see teams share the sugar. Everybody getting a touch, everybody enjoying an opportunity to score. That makes it a lot of fun for everybody on the court.
You know, it sounds better when you say it than watch it. Okay? I like better when you say it. Sharing the sugar. Right, Steve?
And pass the cream, too. I mean, while you're at it. I mean, this has been something to watch. I mean, just everybody getting involved. Boy, this is shaping up to be a real barn burner.
Well, I think it already is. I mean, we're going to find out which team tightens up under the pressure and which one can stay poised.
Okafor against Landry. Over to the wing. Passes it to Newman. 6 to shoot. Kicks it to Okafor. Lays it up and banks it in. Okafor's got the lead back up to 4 now for the Suns.
And that's 10 straight points in the paint. I mean, defensively, the wind has just been knocked out of their sails.
Need to get more bodies committed down low.
There's Gay. That's in there. Thomas with the assist. Thomas got 5 assists tonight.
Nice pass there to set that bucket up.
Yeah, guys, and that's 10 of their last 12 points now coming off of assists.
Green, the pass to Newman. A strong finish under heavy pressure all over. Z's got 13 points in the second half.
They are owning the lane right now. Every one of their last 10 points has come either at or near the rim.
Great looks in tight because they're finding lanes to the hoop whenever they want them.
And it's Terry off the drive. Out to the right wing. Thomas against Dragic. Shoots. Thomas, no good.
That's a shot he's got to hit. You don't get too many better looks from that range.
It's going to be out of bounds. The Suns will retain possession. Chance to check out the Sacramento Kings' upcoming schedule. They're off to battle the Clippers after this game as they'll be playing at the Staples Center. That matchup falls in the middle game of this 3-game trip.
I know I'll be looking out for the final score of that Clippers game. I think it's going to be close.
Dragic, the pass to Newman. The feed now to Morris. Over to the left wing. And there's the pass to Newman. The Suns need to get a shot off, and it's going to be a 24-second shot clock violation. They turn it over. The Kings making a switch here. Evans is checked in. So for Phoenix, their last game a loss to Sacramento. Now here's Thomas. Defense right on him. 3 from Gay. That's good. And it's Thomas picking up the assist. Thomas got 6 assists now in the game. And the action on hold, as it appears there's been an injury. Yep, he's definitely in a bad way out there right now. Tough to see.
Injuries are such a difficult part of this game.
And from a glance, you really can't tell just how bad it is, but he's going to come out, and we'll find out now how bad it is. He may be done for the game.
And now Doris Burke has an update from the sidelines.
Yes, Kevin, during that last break, I heard Jeff Hornacek as he addressed his team. He's looking for whatever they have left in the tank. He said, I know it's been a hard-fought game, but now's not the time to leave anything in reserve. If you're tired, come out. Otherwise, I expect you to be going all out, full speed. Guys?
Outside Landry. Evans inside. He's against Okafor. Here's McLemore. And another 3 for Sacramento.
Boy, they've come out of halftime just smoking hot from behind the arc.
Hey, trust me on this one, partner. They are going to continue to let him fly.
Outside Dragic. Okafor, the pass to Newman. Stolen by Terry. To take the lead. And he gets the bucket. And the Kings lead by 2. And guys, let's get your take on the hustle stats for the Kings.
Boy, their hounding, harassing effort at the defensive end, very impressive. And they forced quite a few turnovers as a result.
The other thing they're doing, guys, is forcing turnovers and then creating points offensively as a result.
Here's McLemore, and again it's Sacramento converting.
Something happened at halftime because they seem to have left their defensive effort in the locker room.
Here's Newman. He's guarded by Thomas. Newman, the pass to Okafor. Okafor with the screen on Thomas. Dishes to Green. It falls! And what a sensational bucket to bring them within 1.
He had one in the first as well. It can be dangerous. Keep an eye on it.
McLemore with the ball. Now guarded by Dragic. Here's Thomas. Yes!
Oh, what a basket, and at the perfect time.
How about the courage and backbone of this guy? Wow.
Here's Newman. He's guarded by Thomas. 29 seconds left in the 4th quarter of this one. And it's Terry off the drive. Thomas kicks to McLemore. Offensive rebound. And they commit an intentional foul. It's another one of those so they can get into the penalty.
Yeah, you can't let them pound the ball and just milk those precious seconds away.
No other option here but to foul and hope for a few misses at the line.
And so it looks like the Kings will retain possession here. 15 seconds left in the 4th. And so they choose to intentionally foul. Drops the first one, and that gives them a 4-point cushion. Second one is good. They're both at the line, and it's a 5-point game.
Watch free throws there to ensure that they're going to go home with the W.
Here's Newman. Feeds to Green. He kicks it to Morris. 3-pointer. The shot misses. So the Kings win it. It was a solid win, Clark.
Yeah, it was, and I think it came down to...
Yes, Kevin. Well, Rudy, you guys look like you were running on all cylinders out there. What was your mindset from the get-go tonight?
This is aggressive from the start. We were up a little bit, so I looked at my teammates, but I knew today I had to be aggressive, and I want to do that from the start, from the tip.
Rudy, it paid off, certainly, no doubt. Kevin, back to you.
Doris, thank you. And
You probably know this, but you set a career scoring high tonight. Did you do anything differently that might have led to this big game?
Well, I had a boss breakfast, but everything else was all me. It was just my time to shine, so I took it and ran. It was a good feeling, man. Shoot, I even caught myself checking my stat line. Not to be selfish, but you got to enjoy the moment. You feel me?